Idris Ojo was planning other deadly attacks before he was apprehended, CDS Irabor reveals. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabor, has revealed a jaw-dropping data about the dangerous attacks being launched in Nigeria over the past few weeks and months. According to General Lucky, a particular man was responsible for the attack on the St. Francis Church, and his name is said to be Idris Ojo. He alleged that Idris Ojo had staged many lethal assaults in the past, and he was still at halfway of launching other deadly attacks when the security operatives apprehended him. According to him, it was a joint operation by the military and other security agencies that got Idris arrested alongside his comrades. Wow. So they actually put his picture, his name, even his contact address, his town, of course, his state and ethnicity. Well, he said on August 7th, Idris Ojo was apprehended at Ayatorosi in Ondo State. He is one of the high-profile Islamic states in West Africa province, or ISWAP, that escaped from Kuje prison. Alongside with him is Jimoh Ibrahim, a 39-year-old criminal who was also arrested. Idris Ojo was not done with all the criminal activities which he undertook in the past. Well, he's not done. He was also planning other deadly attacks, and he was perfecting those plans along with his cronies before he was apprehended. Wow. Well, I think obviously this is sort of the updates that Nigerians have been looking for. Well, we sort of would have wanted it early because it took too long, weeks after the investigations, and Nigerians, as usual, we're hearing statements like, we send our condolences, this is an unfortunate event, and Nigerians were just tired. And this is how a lot of cases have been. Of course, there has been pressure applied for, updates on this case, but usually what would happen is the outrage would be there, and it would just take a little bit of time, and something else would come up in the news that would, take over our attention, and the case is forgotten. But now, obviously, there are other things that have come, other events that have happened after the attack on the church. And so it seems like Nigerians are being taken back to the event and what actually happened. But anyways, this man's picture and name has been revealed, so very much big updates. But now they've been apprehended. What are they going to do about the other criminals that escaped from the Kuje prison, and of course those that also helped Idris Ojo plan these attacks? Well, I guess for them, more questioning on their past attacks, what they were responsible for, and the attacks that they were going to do or take. Well, the attack happened before Kuje jailbreak. How come he is one of the person who escapes prison? I hope the army has not started their deceptive work. So he should be okay, that's very extreme. People are already saying what punishment this man deserves. But okay, so these are all lies. Owo massacre happened in June and prison break in July. How come that the prison break attacked SKP, attacked Owo? This is very sketchy. That now makes sense. Thinking about it, if the attack happened... Wait, let me see. So the attack, they say, happened, and it happened a month after. That makes sense. So the attack, so the attack happened, and then the prison break, the Kuje prison break. So obviously this is just bringing a lot more confusion to the story, because you think, well, even if it was the other way around, are you trying to say that whilst they were in prison, they planned to attack the church? Very shady. So again, I guess it sort of brings the spirit down. We thought, what, at least we have updates, even though it was late. Well, the updates that were being given are not even good enough, which shows, is there something to hide? Like, why? It's been what? I mean, June, right? So we have from June to July, August. Like, how long does it really take? So at this point, it's like they try to confuse Nigerians until Nigerians get tired and are not even interested in updates anymore, because Nigerians just feel like, you know what, anytime you come and tell us things, you're just speaking nonsense, things don't add up. So maybe it's a tactic to just get Nigerians not to focus on this attack anymore, because it can be very frustrating after waiting for a long time for updates, and the updates you're getting don't even add up. It's not good. Well, we all just started another phase of dead Nigeria. Don't be surprised. They can arrest the innocent one, shows their face. Small boy like this cannot commit this kind of crime. I don't think it matters if you are small or whatever. Like, you can't really judge from the picture and say, look at this picture. No, this is a small boy. He can't commit this kind of crime. I mean, again, the picture even released and the name given and the address sort of gives the idea that, they really did their work. But really, if you can't even trust the timing of the attack and the whole story and the whole line of reasoning their investigation is based on, then what is the point? Why would you believe anything else that they say? So it may just be that they found a random picture and literally put in an address, do whatever they can to make a story. It's as simple as that. And I think this is just like, what do you want Nigerians to actually do? It's so frustrating. And this is something that we are used to. We shouldn't be, but from the police to the government to every aspect of society, things would just be hidden or things would be incomplete. And, they, I guess, hope and pray that we just forget. And we just don't ask even more questions. But I think the way to challenge, inconsistencies like this is to ask more questions and demand better investigation, really. This is a false statement. Since it has been established that he's a terrorist, don't waste time on his matter. Wow, okay. Where are those who took revenge on Hausa Fulani over the Owo church attack? They should be ashamed of themselves for extremist action. Very sad, but then you're dealing with humans. You're dealing with humans who, in the midst of emotion, will just do things. Again, it's not only Nigeria that shows, again, it's a human thing. I mean, even in other parts of the world where there's conflict and identities is a big issue, what will happen is the people from this identity would go and fight the other. And it's like, you're committing more damage that was caused by extremists in your society. So it's not like you're now attacking and punishing innocent people for what only a percentage of these innocent people committed. Well, a percentage, those extremists that, on the sole reason of identity only would carry out attacks. Well, Paul, what do you think about this? What do you think about this whole investigation? Don't forget to like and subscribe.